Hey boys, welcome back to some more Ashes cricket. It is the second part in this game 3 of the test match series against Pakistan. Pretty sure it's the third and final test match, so we've got the series wrapped up, but obviously we want the clean sweep. And we're in a pretty good position obviously at the moment. As again, this little glitch that happens, I think I talked about this before, that I think this is the game where I figure out that it is in the settings menu. For some reason it just disables itself occasionally. I don't know why it is, but yeah, it's weird. But there was actually a new patch like very recently, like a couple of days ago, that I'm making this video, which since that patch I haven't run into this issue again. But I don't know, obviously if you just enable the HUD when I figured it out finally, but if you can just enable it, it's not a huge deal or anything, but it's just one of those things that is a little annoying at the time because I have no idea what to do. But here we go, we are back in action. They're 2 for 89. Again, Shazad Ali, you know, they've had some good performance in this series, but just haven't been able to sort of put it all together for the whole match. It's just been, you know, spurts of brilliance, but then the odd collapse. And, you know, I think our team is, you know, Australia's performed very well at the same time. So it's been a well fought series, and probably a good little stepping stone for ourselves, because it's not obviously Pakistan. They can be one of the better teams when they're on and they've got their full strength lineup, but they aren't a team that you would rate as one of the best test nations. But on their day, they can play good cricket for sure. As we're into our 4th over, getting hit around a little bit in this innings. They are, you know, they're going pretty quickly. Obviously, this is the second innings for them. I'd like to see the score come up, but there's a brilliant piece of bowling. Shazad, he was looking aggressive. 59 off 80 odd balls, and this is just a good bit of bowling. You know, just throwing it up there, flirting with danger, but at the same time, it's a tough shot. It's just clipped the bails. Good bit of spin, good bit of bounce. It's, you know, if he hits that one out of the park, then good on him. But it's a risky shot, and we're happy for batters to play that sort of shot more often than not, because it's a tough one to play. So yeah, 1 wicket fallen. They actually lead by, so there it is there, they lead by 222. I think I said at the start we're in a good position, but not really, as there's another wicket right there. That's a huge wicket. Very good work by Nathan Lyon in close. It was actually on the offside. Yeah, the man on the offside probably should have got to it, but going for the big drive. I think it was a top spin actually this time. It just a little bit more bounce. He's hit it into his pad, and Nathan Lyon just great awareness to get across and get a big wicket, because the lead of 200 odd, you know, if they push that up to 300, bit over 300, it's going to be a tough chase on obviously not a very easy pitch to bat on. And I mean, we haven't been in good form with the bat as well, so it's going to be a tough one. As another big wicket, again, a little bit of partnership was starting to form, but what a bit of bowling. Our bowling has just been so good. Our batting is sort of starting to struggle, like I said. Hopefully we can recapture the form, but our bowling has just gone from strength to strength. What a ripping ball. A thick outside edge. It was a very good take by Glenn Maxwell. So 3 for 35 into our 10th over, or into our 11th over, I should say, and we're turning the game in our favour here. They were definitely getting away from us for sure. They were, you know, only a couple down for 100 odd, but 3 fairly quick wickets have brought us back, and all of a sudden they're 6 for 211. So a couple other bowlers have pitched in and starting to look pretty good. Is this one? What have they done? Zaman, he's 47, he's been one of their best, but he's just going to get run out by Mitchell Starc. He just pushes into the onside, nothing doing. It was never a run, but he's just sort of wandered out of the crease, and a good arm, good bit of work from the keeper, and he's gone. So that's a huge moment in this game, potentially. The informed batter is run out for just poor running, poor batting, in all honesty. So we're in with a sniff. A 3 for 47 now. We're into the tail for sure, but the tail have done a good job for Pakistan in this series, and again, they're just been a little bit frustrating. 27 for Wasim, Reese, I don't know, 8 or 14, so they're just putting on a few runs. This one is whipped away as well. Thankfully, they are bundled out here, but we're in pretty early, 4 for 54, and we're chasing a fairly big score, as this one has come back pretty sharply. The spin is just so tricky now. It seems so much quicker, and they get a lot of spin because I've got the slider up a little bit. So yeah, the spin bowling is not easy to face. He's bowling all these wrong ends as well. Maybe a little bit of a weakness for us, but Renshaw is 33, and he's got most of the runs for the 4 wickets down. The target is 330, so if we're going to find some form, now is a very good time to do it. Hopefully get a little bit of a partnership with Renshaw, get some runs on the board, try to whittle this total down as much as possible, and then, if we can't be there for the winning runs, at least set it up for a few of our other decent batters. We still got some firepower, but we don't want to leave it too late or too much work to do as another spinner comes in. This was honestly, it's a tough series for us. One, because the batting is so much more tricky, and I hadn't played Ashes cricket in so long, but also the spin is so much more tricky than the pace, and I just wanted to this whole test match series I was just facing spin bowling, and I'd much rather, I like facing the spin, but the pace is definitely a heck of a lot easier. It's so much easier to bat against in this game, in my opinion. So Pakistan, they have quite a few spinners, and they were just coming at us just from both ends every time we came in. So I don't know, they must have seen a bit of a weakness, and we were just bombarded with the spin in this series, which is tough. And there we go, just poor shot. I mean, I think this one, was it an edge onto our pad? It was a bit of a weird one. Just trying to push it into that gap again. I was always nervous doing it, as actually no, I think we got screwed over. That's one of those ones where I think it's come off the pad and it misses the bat. Like, that used to happen a lot for our bowling, so I can't get too upset because we got a lot of lucky decisions. But Matt Renshaw, he's almost pulled us out, but I don't think he's done enough. 46 run win for Pakistan. Renshaw, Carey almost pulling us out there. But Pakistan put up a good fight. They win the last game of the series. I'm pretty sure it's the last game of the series. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the Beer Pro here. Make sure to like, and I'll see you in the next one.